What's up, everyone? This is BamblakopzGameGuides.com. We're doing our Portal 2 guide, Chapter 8, Part 1. For Chapter 8, they just split this one into two parts because this chapter is pretty long, very long actually. So if you want to see Part 2,
for God's sake, your boxes with legs! It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons.
So
how can you not do?
Wheatley over here making some turrets, making some cubes out of smushed together turrets, which is pretty funny, also kind of sad, but it's pretty funny to listen to. And Wheatley, of course, says some of the most funny things you've ever heard. Pick up this box, put it right on top of the switch here.
Warning.
Little cutscene,
Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown.
You guys should watch it yourself. Listen to everything. Like I said, the
design this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. You'll notice the note.
Easy. This is the one that Wheatley made all by himself.
Oh,
the first one that he made by himself. And all you do
well
is press the
done.
button and the switch falls right down, and then you can forward
That's tremendous.
and another wall behind you here, and then walk right through. And it's that simple, very, very easy. But instead of just going on to the very next one,
yeah, you're not done yet.
That he wants you to do it again, and in fact, he's kind of implying that he wants you to do it forever, but only after 2 times he already gets bored of the same room, and we get the dual pit experiment for doing it twice. I'm glad I got bored of it, because that would be retarded if we just went to that same room over and over and over again.
It's alright, everything's good, I just invented some more tests.
The official test is number 1.
Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall, that's brand new.
Little tweaks here and there, some of them are huge tweaks. Some are very small, like him just putting test on the wall. That was his little twist on the level. But sometimes the levels that are GLaDOS that she made are very, very much changed by him. And we'll get to those a little later. First thing we need to do is just shoot a portal up onto the top of this area here. This blue thing kind of picks us up. It's like a gravity wall. I forget the technical name for it. Sorry about that. All we gotta do is shoot a portal up into the wall. Go through the blue thingy. The blue thingy, there you go. I don't know, I forget what it's called. Fly all the way across through the 2 portals, and then pick up the cube here. And then the next thing we're going to do is be shooting a portal down below, which we'll get to in a second. Shoot it right down there at that checkered area there. And then another one at the wall. So to do that, we just come right through here, like this. And then we're going to shoot another one through the wall so we can walk through to get into there. You can actually do it from above too, but this is the way I did it. Fall through here and kind of get stuck into limbo for a second. And then we're going to shoot it all the way back up to the checkered wall up here. And pay attention to the checkered walls. They actually are a little too easy of hints sometimes, telling you almost exactly what to do. But usually they're the last step. And by then you probably figured it out yourself anyway. Goes up just like that, and then it'll open the door on the top floor. So just shoot right through this again. Move out of this, and then go walk out the door. And that's the end of the official Chamber 1. We're doing, I forget, I think there was 6 or 7 in this one before it'll split into Part 2. We'll get there when we get there. Test chamber number 2. Shooting a portal into this wall over here, and then dropping down, landing right in this thing, and then shooting another one at the wall. And then we'll continue flying through it. And then we have to shoot another one here, and it drops us right into it, trying not to fall out. And then another one here at the checker thingy here. And it'll push us all the way up here. We can walk right off of this, and then go press the button. The button drops a turret out of that little area right there in front of us. So, sorry, not a turret cube. It was a technical thing. It drops a cube. So press the button, and you can see that it drops right through like that. So to catch it, we just have a shoot a portal here to shoot the blue line like that. So it'll just land right into it, and then it'll bring it straight to us all the way across. Once it's above the checkered area here, we shoot it again. So it'll go up, and then we simply catch it, just like this, and then sit it down right here. It has to go on that switch above us, so we just press it again like that. It'll get pushed right on top of that, pressing the button, opening the little area for us to go out the door, and that's the end of the chapter. End of the chamber, excuse me. Test chamber number 3. This chamber is going to be using the blue gravity things again to propel us and move us towards a switch where we're going to be putting a cube and allow the cube to press the switch again, kind of like we did on the last one. So what we're going to do here is put a portal right there and another one at this wall here. And I'm going to fast forward this part again because it takes a little while to get all the way across. This allows us to go all the way across the gap, shoot a portal right there, and then press the button so that the cube can land inside of it, and then shoot another one right here so he can move towards us without falling. Pick him up, and then we're going to drop him right here for the second. If we go on top of this thing, it'll launch us all the way across right to our death. So instead, we're going to be shooting a portal into the wall right where we'd be landing pretty much right there. Jumping across, landing right on top of this, right into this. And then there's a little platform over there to the left. We just simply walk off of it right onto it here. And now what we're going to do is shoot a portal into the wall here and another one up there so we can just get up there for a second so we can get a better view and stuff. And then set the cube down right there. Now we're going to shoot a portal into the wall, the same checkered wall that we did earlier on. Excuse me, it's not checkered, but it does have the end of the thing on it. And then shoot another one at the spot right there. And then we're going to where the checkered wall is anywhere. So you can see on the ground here, there's a huge area where the checkered spot is. And then we're going to be pushed all the way up to the top without dropping him. And then once we're at the top, we're going to drop him and then shoot a portal at the wall, which will push us all the way across, right into that wall right here. And as you can see, it's going to land perfectly on top of it, onto the switch, and then we'll drop down, and that is the end of challenge number 3. On to chamber number 4, test chamber number 4, which is using turrets for the first time with Wheatley. All we gotta do is put a portal right there and there so it can push the turret out of the way completely, and then shoot another portal over to the opposite side of where that cube is. You can see the cube on the far right over there, so we shoot a portal here instead. And didn't quite get him. All we have to do is shoot another one up at the checkered spot there. It misses him by an inch, by a couple feet actually. And then instead, let's re-aim it right to that spot there. And you can see it's pushing him against the wall, so now we just press this thing, and this reverses it. Instead of being blue, it's orange, which seems to be the color theme for Portal, and it reverses it and makes it move the opposite direction. So now we just catch him once we get off the button and he moves towards us. Shoot another portal anywhere that's just out of the way for the time being, and then we can sit him on top of it and let him sit there. And now shoot a portal at the wall so it can suck us all the way across to the other side. And now we need to pretty much shoot a portal at the ground here, and you can see it just pushes us right through. So that's not the right thing to do. We're going to have to move him, and by doing that we just shoot it right there. It pushes him out of the way. And put another one here, so instead of sucking us in, it'll push us up, right up to the top. End of test chamber number 4. On to the next one. This one, of course, test chamber number 5. This one is a fun one because it's with the launchers. I forget the exact name for those two. The launch pads. The faith plates, I believe, is what their official name is. Shoot a portal over here and another one at the ground there, so it can catch us in midair just like this. And now once we're all the way to the top, shoot a portal right there so we can drop down and shoot all the way through. And then there is a button right here to press. This will allow the cube to fall down, hit off the fate plate, and then fall all the way down there. So we need to catch him same way we caught ourselves earlier by shooting a portal up there, and another one right here onto the middle area. And then we're going to bring him over here the same way that we came. Press the button, he gets caught on it, brought all the way to the top, and then shoot it right there. Falls down into it, through this, over to us. Pick him up and put him right on top of the switch, just like that. And that is the end of test chamber number 5. On to test chamber number 6, which is a pretty easy one. It's somewhat easy and somewhat difficult. It's kind of confusing. All we have to do is shoot a portal at this wall here and another one here, and then press the button. And if you aim it right, it'll get launched over, and then that should stop him and not get destroyed. But it did get destroyed, so we have to shoot at that bottom one there instead. Press the button, get bounced right off of that, and then hit this blue wall here and land down there. And then we have to shoot it against the wall to protect us, because there's all of those red lines, of course, are the turrets that will kill us instantly. So shoot it at the wall again, so that the blue light bridge will stop us from getting killed by the turrets. Walk through it, then shoot another portal at the wall up there, so that we can not fly. If that's not there, then we'll just fly all the way through and then smash into Wheatley's face, which is actually an achievement to smash all 11. That is in the description below as well if you guys need help with that one. This is the last test chamber for part 1. We're going to be splitting it up, and the next one's a very difficult one, a very time-consuming one, so I started it off with that one for the next one. Drop down here, put it on top of this, put a portal on the bottom, and then put another portal on the top, and that will pretty much put us right through and get us to the finish and be the end. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been BamblakopzGameGuides. Please visit GameGuideCentral.com for more Portal 2 guides, as well as many, many, many other games that have already been released, and many games yet to come. Please check the description below, or GameGuideCentral.com for all the achievements for Portal 2. We now have a video for almost all of them, and we're almost finished. And we're doing co-op pretty soon as well. So check GameGuideCentral.com for that, and my channel for the rest. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been BamblakopzGameGuides. I really hope you enjoyed it.